Hello, everyone. This is Rockies Week in Baseball on the Tribe Fan 879 YouTube channel. Today, we will be recapping 2 out of 3 games against the Miami Marlins and 1 out of 3 games against the San Francisco Giants. So this will probably be a quick recap. We'll start off with Game 1, Game 76 against the Marlins. Wei-Yun Chen and John Gray. The Rockies start off in the bottom of the first, leadoff double by DJ LeMahieu, scores 2 batters later when Trevor Story hits a single, scoring LeMahieu from second, and 1-0 Rockies. The Marlins tie the game in the top half of the third. Derek Dietrich with a 2-out double, and Brian Anderson singles him home, 1-1. The Rockies added 3 in the bottom half of the fourth. Leadoff single by Desmond. Carlos Gonzalez with a home run, 3-1, and then single by Cuevas, sacrifice bunt by John Gray, and then DJ LeMahieu with an RBI single, finishing the run scoring in the fourth. It was 4-1 going into the top of the fifth, but the Rockies just lost all hope. Leadoff triple by Lewis Brinson, scored on an RBI groundout by Chen. Single by Dietrich, and then 2 batters later, a walk, and then Justin Bour with a 3-run homer. Marlins go up 5-4. They'd had another 4 spot in the 7th inning. This is with, looks like Yancy Almonte. Leadoff single goes to, tried to score on a double, but was thrown out the plate. But it only delayed the inevitable. Back-to-back doubles by JT Realmuto and Bour, scored Realmuto. Starlin Castro RBI single, scored Bour. And then singles by Castro, Riddle, and Rojas. And then Brinson with a double ends the scoring 4 runs in the inning. That would put the score at 9-4. They had 2 more on the Realmuto home run in the 8th. The Rockies added a run in the 9th. Iannetta with a pinch hit RBI single made it 11-5. Chen went 5 innings to get the win. Nick Wickren, Teheran Guerrero, Eliezer Hernandez, and Brett Graves finished off the game. And John Gray with the loss. All right, game 2 of the series was Trevor Richards and Tyler Anderson. The Rockies got out again early, and this is Carlos Gonzalez after Blackman reached on a 2-base error, and Arenado drove in Blackman, and then 2-run homer by Trevor Story with 2 outs, 3-0 Rockies. Top half of the second, the Marlins get a run back. Lewis Brinson was hit by a pitch, and then Brian Holiday rips a 2-out double, and Brinson scores from first, and it was 3-1. And then the Marlins would take the lead in the top half of the fourth. Single, and the Cameron Maben goes to second on a wild pitch, and then Derek Dietrich, as I will mention in another video, from Cleveland, Ohio, went to St. Ignatius here in Cleveland. 2-run homer. And then Lewis Brinson and Yadiel Rivera both singled. After the next 2 were retired, Starlin Castro with an RBI single, 4-3. The Rockies tied it in the bottom half of the 5th. DJ LeMahieu led off the 5th with a home run, ties the game at 4. And then they brought in Brad Ziegler. Yes, in the bottom of the 9th in a tie game, Tony Wolters with a single. Iannetta pinch hit but flew out. LeMahieu singles, puts runner at second. And then Charlie Blackman says, drive home safely. Walk-off 3-run homer. The Rockies win 7-4. Ziegler gets the loss, and looks like Harrison Musgrave, who pitched a scoreless 9th, gets the win. All right, Game 78 was on the channel. I will let you peruse that at your own leisure if you would like. The pitching matchup was Caleb Smith and Herman Marquez in that matchup. All right, and the only game that you didn't see on the Giants series was Chad Bettis and Derek Holland. Now, Nolan Arenado got the Rockies off to a 2-0 lead when after DJ LeMahieu was hit by a pitch. Nolan Arenado, 2-run homer, 2-0 Rockies. And then Arenado added a solo home run in the third inning, 3-0 Rockies. Now, the Giants, the Rockies just couldn't put the Giants away. We'll start with the bottom half of the fourth. A 2-out walk to Brandon Belt, goes to third on a Pablo Sandoval single, and scores on a Brandon Crawford single, 3-1. More 2-out magic from the Giants in the next inning. First two retired, and then Gorky Hernandez with a double. Buster Posey singles him home, 3-2. And then in the sixth inning, with a leadoff double by Brandon Belt, then the next two were retired, and then Joe Panic with an RBI single ties the game. We go to the 10th inning. Davis pitched the ninth. They took him out after he walked the leadoff batter, and then Brooks Pounders just kind of went burger store double-double and gave up the game in the bottom of the 10th. 4-3. Now, I will say, if you want to watch the other two games against the Giants, Nolan Arenado has himself a beast of a series, meaning in 3 games, he almost went double digits in RBIs. So just something to look forward to. I'm not going to spoil the results. I'll give you the pitching matchups for the 2 games if you have not watched them. It was Kyle Freeland and Madison Bumgarner in Game 2, and John Gray and Chris Stratton in Game 3. All right, everybody, just a quick recap on some of the offline games. The next 2 series are against the Dodgers and once again against the Giants. Another project I'm also kind of thinking of doing, I know some of my Indians fans are like, well, you never do any Indians videos. Well, I'm thinking about doing the 2016 14-game winning streak. Now, I understand there might be some players that might not be carded, and since I can't go out and print anything because of the virus, I would almost do what Baseball Demos is doing for May Madness and just go 23 players and then just kind of go from there. But we'll see if I do it. I'm not sure. It'd be kind of fun for any Indians fans. All right, everybody. If you are watching this on Sunday, have a happy Easter or whatever you are celebrating. If you are watching this after, I hope you had a good weekend. And everybody stay safe and have a good day, everybody.